Dear brothers and friends of planet Earth, for those who don't remember, I am a solar being. Being here today is to bring good news, to bring good energies, to bring love and light. The light is all around your planet. There is no longer a little bit, a little hole or hole that is not illuminated by this light, because it is not a light as you know it, in which it encounters an obstacle and is refracted. It is a light that corresponds to a frequency where there is no obstacle. There is no limit that prevents it from acting within the technology that you know. On your planet, nothing is failing to receive this light. However, there are still beings on your planet who know how to protect themselves from it, as it is not something of this dimension. But I can assure you, they are trapped, they have nowhere to go. And little by little, each of these beings is being taken off the planet within the divine laws, and always respecting what they decide to do with their walks. Many wonder if there is so much light reaching the planet, why does everything still look so dark? I would say that on a windy day, if your windows are left open, the dust gets in, the earth, sand, whatever is floating in the air will enter, passing any object where you visually see the particles will not clean the whole environment. Only if you are willing and pull the furniture, your utensils, will you be able to effectively clean every little dust that has entered your homes. So what is this incoming light doing? I assure you that the visible part of the dust has already been removed. It has already been cleaned. But you have no idea the extent of the dark part, the hidden part. You populate half of your planet. No, not even half. To make it easier for you to understand, 2/3 of your planet is water. Half of this 1/3 that is left over, which is land, you populate. The part where you don't populate has already been all cleaned up, because we had the chance to deal with each point, without having to worry about reaching you at any time. So this work is still being done, which is the treatment of animals, marine animals and all the animals that still populate your earth, all the fauna and all the flora, the entire original structure of every living being on this planet is being returned, removing all the genetic modifications that were made. So what is still missing? The part where you are living. So for this light to act, each piece of furniture, each utensil, must be removed from its place, so that cleaning can take place, bringing into your world every action. Every existing problem has to come to the surface to be cleansed. There's no way to clean something that doesn't show up. Everything has to come to the surface to be treated. So this feeling that your world is getting worse or worse is not true. This has always been your world. Only you didn't see, didn't notice, or didn't want to see. It was comfortable for you to live with all this dirt and let it go. Now you need to clean up this mess. but a lot of things we can't clean. Because it's part of the conscience of humanity, it's part of everything you believe in and still worship. So we can't just come in and clean it all up. You have to learn on your own to clean up the mess that you've created. And how is this all done? Raising the consciousness of people on the planet, because when this consciousness is raised, problems are definitively dealt with and they disappear. So as long as you don't raise consciousness in relation to existing problems, cleaning is not done. Not everything we can do, and when I speak of us, not just us solar beings, but all beings of light who are committed to uplifting this planet. As long as you keep your consciousnesses vibrating at the same frequency as the problems, nothing will change. You will continue to feed the problem. So the great wisdom is to rise above the problem, to see the problem with the eyes of light, with the eyes of the heart, not with anger, not with disdain, not with malice. Everything anywhere in the universe is vibrating frequency. So whoever vibrates at the frequency of the problem feeds the problem. Who vibrates above stops feeding the problem. And if everyone raises their consciousness, the problem disappears because he won't be able to be fed anymore. Perhaps this is the great wisdom that the people of this planet need to learn. You vibrate the problems. They don't see a solution to anything. They just complain and vibrate in the same frequency band as the problem. And those who are still in hiding trying to bring about just that on the planet continue to act through the tools they have. Then do this homework. Stop vibrating in the same range as the problem. Don't comment on the problem. Don't complain about the problem. Take the focus off the problem and it will starve to death, because no one else will feed it. As long as you vibrate in the band of problems, they will only increase. And the feeling that nothing happens, that everything just gets worse, is real. And it will be so more and more, until you learn not to feed what bothers you. We can only never forget an important factor. The planet is rising, and it is a process that cannot be stopped. Then there will come a time when you will move into the fifth dimension. And who will pass? Those who learned not to vibrate problems. Those who learned to vibrate love. Those who learned to vibrate harmony, the beauty of the world. And those who continue to feed the problems, unfortunately will not have that chance. Will continue to feed the problems in another orb beyond, in the universe. This is the way, and there is no going back. Gaia is walking her path and will take whoever is ready with her in the final moment. Make your choices. You want to evolve. So learn to vibrate above problems, not along with them. Stop feeding the problem and it dies. Try to observe all the tools in your world that only have this intention. Feed the problem and you will easily recognize where there is still the action of those who want to disrupt the whole process. Open your hearts, let the light in, and be sure that it will effectively help you to vibrate well above the problems. Peace be with you. Thank you for watching.